Hey, Caroline, how are you? How's everybody? Let's see, we have a bunch of leftover lots this week. Pretty much everything's been paid for, so not a ton of um, unpaid for, but I'm going to drop in the leftover lots right now. So if anybody's looking to add anything to their break tonight, PayPal Venmo information is on the screen, and the available spots include 4 firsts. That's a combination of firsts with base as well as firsts with leftover firsts that are auto only. Pollard, Rosa, and Hidalgo auto only, and Sanchez includes base as well. Then we have a pretty big list of leftover prospects. That's going to be 12 total players for $12. Then we have our AL Pros lot, our NL Pros lot, and our leftover rookie lot. So none of these have been claimed yet. It looks like, Caroline, let me know which ones you were claiming. I see you wrote I'll take a couple times. Let me know which ones you were interested in. And then we also have our the first two. All right, Caroline, you got it. Caroline has the firsts plus prospects. So that would be a total of 416. Meb grabbing the rookies. So the only thing left over now would be the leftover pros lots, American League and National League. American League is 10 total players for $5. And the National League is 13 total players for $6.50. I just dropped both of those lists back into the chat. Let me just add a note into my spreadsheet of who's grabbed lots so far. Just received a memo from Caroline. Thank you, Caroline. Let's see. Joey G looking for some orange Cruise auto. We've never pulled an orange Cruise auto. We have pulled an orange Walker Jenkins auto. That was the first break we did of 2024. Quinn grabbing the NL. Quinn, you got it. Yes, Quinn. So you pay through Venmo, and then I will ship it with your order from eBay. And I remember your name from the invoices tonight. So I know your name on here matches your name on eBay, so I'll be able to match that order up. Thank you, Caroline. Got that payment. So Quinn grabbing the NL Pros for, I believe that was $650. Yeah, $650. Thank you, Meb. See that payment. All right, so just the American League Pros left over now. I'll leave that up on the screen in just 1 second. We have, and let's start choosing our boxes. So we have boxes number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. First 3 people to list a number between 1 and 5 can choose the hobby boxes we're going to open. We have 3 from Steven, 5 from Brian. What's up, Brian? And what else? 3, 5, and one more box. Brian is in the room. We'll take number 1 from Cody. All right, so we have 1, 3, and 5. Numbers 2 and 4 go back into the case. My bad news of the night is, after spending, I think, a total of about an hour and 15 minutes trying to get in line at Fanatics Festival to get some Topps Chrome Fanatics exclusive boxes, I was never able to get to the front of the line before they sold out. So I was really hoping to grab a box and break it with you guys. It looks like that was not meant to be. By let's see, for our jumbo boxes, we have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Next 2 people in the chat to listen number between 1 and 4 can choose our boxes there, and I'll put the Venmo PayPal back up. Thank you, Quinn. I received that payment. I guess I could take this down for now. We have number 2 and number 3 for Rick and Steven. 2 and 3, 2 and 3 there. So we will pull these 2. Save them for next week. Brian, we got 1 from the left. I don't know if anybody else was at Fanatics Festival this weekend. Anybody from the New York area or visiting New York for the festival this week? It was definitely very interesting. I had a really good time there. Got to meet Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil. Ton of incredible athletes there. At one point, I was sitting there listening to some people from PSA give a little seminar on how to get a PSA 10, and Tom Brady walked right by me. That was interesting. Livy Dunn was at the event. The Livy Dunn. What's the Livy Dunn patch card? All right, we're going to get started, and we'll start with hobby tonight again. We did, let's see, what else about Fanatics Fest? Yeah, by the time I got to Fanatics Fest to try and get a one of the Topps Chrome hobby boxes 45 minutes early, and the line at that point was already so big to get in that by the time I got into the festival, there were already close to 1,000 people in line. So that was not happening on Saturday. So we'll see what the prices look like once they settle online, and maybe I can get my hands on one in the secondary market and try and break it in our Facebook group. Speaking of the Facebook group, for anybody who's new to our breaks, here's the link to our Facebook group in the chat. Let's see. She wore a Skeens full uni. No way that's not going into a product. Did she wore the Skeens uniform at Fanatics Fest? I saw that Braxton Berrios' girlfriend was also doing an appearance there and was in a panel with Livy Dunn. I did not see the panel, but I saw that they advertised it on their Instagram. And she was wearing a Braxton Berrios jersey and helmet. Let's see. What's up, Michael? Some Williamson, some Lazaros, some Arroyos for you. We hit a pretty sweet, I can't remember now if it was Lazaro or Felny and Celestin last week after you signed off. First auto we pulled of either of those guys out of 2024. That was a I forgot what insert it was. I think Gladiators of the Diamond insert. So that was a really cool pull last week. Celestin. Yeah, the Celestin was last week. What's going on, Justin? Welcome to your first break with us. Let's pull the camera back a little so everything's on. Brian has a Topps 1986, 87, 88, and 89 or 99 Topps break. All right, we are underway, everybody. We do still have the American League leftover pros lot available if anybody's interested, but I'm not going to hold up the break for that. We're starting, and we are, as usual, skimming through our paper cards and slowing down for all of our chrome hits, starting with this George Lombard Prospect Power-Up insert. We have Dylan Cruz already on the board in paper. Sebastian Walcott and Sabin Sabalos chromes start us off. Let me open up some penny sleeves. Let's see some Ellie's for Steven tonight. You yelled at your phone when you pulled it out. When I pulled it out last week, the Celestin. Yeah, I think I wasn't sure at the moment whether you had said you had Celestin or Lazaro, and I was like, is that Michael? And I checked and realized it was not. That you were asking for Montes. We have our first Lunar Glow on the board in pack number 2, and it's going to be a Chase Davis Lunar Glow. We have Alfredo Duno and Cole Foster, so still looking for our first Chrome card. Anything else interesting from Fanatics Festival? Oh, I haven't decided how let's see. I have to think of some kind of trivia because I have let's see, something from Fanatics Festival that I was planning on giving away if anybody's interested. Let's see this pack. I'll think of some trivia and then I'll do that at some point during the break tonight. Colson Montgomery, top 100. Anthony Baptiste and Cam Collier finally have a first chrome on the board. Baptiste. Let's see, what MLB debuts did we have this week? We had Trace Sweeney debuting against his former team, the Yankees, scoring a run in extra innings just now. We have our first mini diamond. It is not a first, but it looks like it might be Seattle colors. A shortstop, Colt Emerson. Colt Emerson, our first mini diamond. We have Blake Mitchell and Hao-Yu Lee in chrome. Let's see. Jason chasing low number Alfonso Rosario autos. Hard to hit for sure. Yeah, he is an auto only. We've him like 3, I want to say times. 3, maybe 4 times. Oh, Michael, I was in the I entered in, and if you bought tickets for all 3 days of the festival, you got 5 entries. 5 entries was not enough for me to win. I did try and enter to get some Cactus Jack boxes. I haven't looked to see since they gave them out today what they're selling for, but I did see a bunch of them posted for over $1,000 a box. That was just the pre-orders essentially. Everson Pereira, Rookie of the Year favorites. That'll be we have a Josh Rivera chrome and a Daverson Gutierrez. That'll be the first official Paul Skeens card with a rookie logo on it. From what I heard, they're all numbered, I believe. I don't remember if it's to 49 or to 99. I think it might be to 49 and below. So those will definitely be very cool, and I'm very jealous that I missed out on that also. We have a James Wood Bowman AI, Antonio Anderson, and Trey Morgan. Who else made Major League debuts this week? They're going for 1,500 online. That's insane. I mean, they're cool, but 1,500 is steep. Jackson Jobe, top 100. Wyatt Langford and Jackson Merrill. And that Jackson Jobe reminds me, I haven't done the insert lot or the buyback lot yet. So if anybody's interested for the insert lot, and the buyback lot. That'll be $12 total. $7.50 if somebody just wants to pick up the insert lot. $5 if somebody just wants to pick up the buyback lot. So insert lot is insert only players like Jackson Jobe. It's pretty much all top 100 players. Since they don't have base cards in the checklist, I just make those available as one lot for anybody who's new to our breaks and is unfamiliar with what that means. Carlos Silva and Rainer Arias chromes. Yeah, I saw somebody had bought one or it immediately sold their winning ticket for like $600. And whoever got that one got a really good deal. We have another Rookie of the Year favorites coming up. Junior Caminero. Junior Caminero made it back up to the majors this week. Jace Young made his major league debut this week, I believe. I know he got the call up. Marcelo Mayer and Abby Ortiz chromes. 8 cards per box. Yeah, that's like I can't imagine how many of those boxes will hit their value at $1,500. But good for the people that won, turning some profit. Filippo Dituri with a blue paper, number 140 of 150. Meb, is Filippo Dituri yours tonight? I think I remember seeing him in your order. George Lombard and Colson Montgomery chromes. George Lombard, our first big name, top 5-ish player, getting a chrome card on the board tonight. Yep, Trey Sweeney debuting against his ex-teammates. I saw there was a nice moment between him and Austin Wells since they spent a lot of time together in the minor leagues. We'll start the background display with that Filippo Dituri. Chris is looking for Nolan Shanaway tonight. Meb on the board with a Filippo Dituri. Another top 100 coming here. I believe the empty box is valuable on the secondary market with sneakerheads. I could believe that. Cole Young, top 100. People love Travis Scott. Some upside down cards. That doesn't happen all the time. Kyle Teal paper. There's our first Ben Williamson and Roderick Arias. So Michael on the board with a Chrome Williamson hit. Yeah, I think Friday it took a little while for the Topps Chrome Fanatics Fest exclusives to sell out. I was in line when they sold out at probably about 1:45. And then I think people realized that the David Adams booth was literally right next door to Top, and they had a sign on their table saying that they would pay $500 cash for a $300 box from one table over. So everybody quickly got in line and realized that, and those things were then impossible to get. We have a Max Clark, Bowman AI, Byron Churio, and Garrett Forrester chromes. Big Ben broke the seal. What did Big Ben do? Let's see. Chris is getting late in the auction, so you had to grab him and called it a night. Shanaway. Williamson Chrome on the board. Oh, that's big. The Big Ben that broke the or got you started tonight. We have a Yamamoto there. We have a Colin Houck top 100. We have a Gabriel Gonzalez and Rainer Arias. Let's see, we don't have our Chrome refractor out yet, and we don't have our auto, and we should have one more Lunar Glow here, so still a bunch to hit. Owen Casey, I don't know if he officially got the call-up yet, or if the Cubs just said that he was likely to be a September call-up. We have another Ben Williamson. That it almost never happens. And Jackson Churio, 2 Ben Williamsons in the same hobby box. That's very bizarre, but I'm sure Michael doesn't mind that. Gunnar Henderson, Shohei Ohtani paper back-to-back. Walker Jenkins on the board with a prospect power-up. We have a Jacob Wilson and a Roman Anthony chrome. Ominous in a good way. It's something. I don't think I ever remember pulling two of the same Chrome player in the same box. We'll see what the rest of this box looks like. We have a Xavier Isaac Rising Infernos, the box hit there. We have an Emmanuel Tejada and Travis Honeyman Chrome. Let's see. Meb saying Nick Kurtz made his minors A's debut this week. 6 games, 4 home runs. When was Kurtz drafted? I don't know much about Kurtz. I know there's some guys that Brian likes in that A's system. Ricky Tiedemann, and that's still available. Inserts only a lot. Samuel Basayo and Jet Williams Chrome. He was the 4th overall this year. I should probably learn more about him very soon then. We have a Junior Caminero, 2nd Caminero hit, Bowman AI this time on the rookie card. We have Jose Rodriguez and Brooks Lee, couple twins in Chrome. And still have 3 hits to come out of this final stack. Caroline, insert onlys for you. You got it. 750 there. We have Evan Carter, who I think we had 3 pretty nice hits of last week, getting his first hit of the night, Rookie of the Year favorites. Estuar Suero and Camilo Diaz. Let's sleeve up this Suero. Then I'm going to just mark down that Caroline grabbed that lot. Henry Bolte, I think his name is actually pronounced. I was calling him Bolt when his card got released, and Colby Thomas both having pretty nice seasons, for the A's organization. Caroline grabbing the insert lot, only lot.
Whatever your style, we got you. Weekdays at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 12 p.m. Let's taste new colors this fall in St. Pete Clearwater. Let's sink our toes in sugar white sand.
And we had Quinn who grabbed the NL Pros. All right, keeping things moving. Still have 3 hits to go in this one. In 5 packs? See if they're all stacked up in one pack. Looks like maybe there's our Lunar Glow. Yep. It's a first, and it is Alan Castro. So Alan Castro, our first hit of the night in terms of refractor. Carson Rucker and Michael Arroyo on the board. Ooh, I just saw that Camilo Diaz as I was putting this with a glare. This Camilo Diaz has a huge dent in it. That's weird. It looks like a finger. Almost looks like a fingernail. How does that happen out of production? Let's see. Thank you, Caroline. Let's see. Michael says, bought your only Topps Chrome Blaster today. Hit a holiday refractor. Yeah, that sounds like a victory. Can't ever go broke taking a profit. There's a Bobby Witt. There's Drew Jones, top 100. We have another Filippo Dittori and Cole Young. So Filippo getting a blue paper and a chrome in the first box. And we still have an auto and should still better have a chrome refractor at some point in this box. There's our auto. It's going to be a base auto. And it is Brock Porter. I don't know if I've pulled a Brock Porter auto yet. That might be a first for me. Base auto of Brock Porter. We have an Arjun Namala and James Wood, who is heating up at the major league level, as I'm sure we all expected he would. We'll sleeve the Namala up and sleeve the Brock Porter up. So not a bad way to do our first auto. One of the top two pitchers, I would argue, in this product. Him and Wizenhunt. Then we have a prospect power-up of Sebastian Walcott. We have a Paul Skeens coming up and a Spencer Jones. Skeens on the board in Chrome for the first time. Yep, I like Porter a lot as a prospect as well. I was really happy to see him in this product. I was planning on collecting more of him. I haven't started yet, but I'll get around to that at some point because, yeah, I like him a lot as a prospect. Steven saying he thinks he got Estor Suero. And do we not have a color refractor in this entire box? That's weird. That's a first. Walker Jenkins, Bowman AI. I don't think it's guaranteed, so I don't think that that's a missing hit, but that is bizarre not to see a colored refractor in a hobby box. Maui Ahuna and Jaron Elkins finishing off the box. Just make sure I didn't miss a refractor in here. I had the blue Deturi, but usually there's a paper refractor and a chrome refractor. Let's see, that's not numbered. That's not going to be numbered. Just see the inserts. No. These are all normal. There's some paper cards in that stack. Yeah, weird. Did get two Walker Jenkins inserts in that box. All right, let's keep it going with hobby before we switch things over, and then I'll give you guys the option at some point if we want to switch it over to jumbos. Has anybody started digging through the Bowman Chrome checklists? That was another thing that happened this week. Topps, and it made the announcement that Bowman Chrome would be releasing. They did their first drop of the product, and then they also released the checklist. So, of course, Bowman Chrome will have the rookies. That will have a Paul Skeens card with a rookie notation on it. So that'll be our first, at least as far as we've seen so far, that'll be our first Paul Skeens rookie notation card besides the Travis Scott box. Is the checklist much larger than last year? I didn't notice that. Which are the autos? Is the auto list bigger? Is it the base checklist that's bigger? I was just scanning through for some of the big names, so I didn't check the checklist size. There's Sebastian Walcott prospect power up. We have two of those now. Yada Aranamo and Cam Collier Chromes. Let me go through a whole stack here. The auto checklist is larger. The auto checklist was pretty large already the last couple of years. I got to go through to see what they changed. Looks like we have a couple refractors here. So let's look at these packs. We have a Gunner paper. We have a Xavier Isaac. And we have a Lava refractor first of, I thought we were about to see Filippo Deturi again, Cooper Pratt. Numbered 243 of 399. That's a good name to hit. Cooper Pratt getting a refractor. Colton Ledbetter and Daverson Gutierrez Chrome. There's our first Ellie hit. We have a Daniel Suzak Lunar Glow. That's at least the third time in the last month we've hit that. Max Anderson and How You Lee Chromes. So a couple nice hits there. Suzak, that green on green Lunar Glow. Cooper Pratt getting our first numbered refractor of the night. Number chrome refractor of the night with the lava to 399. And then let's open up these next three. Let's see. The base checklist is the same, but there's a bunch of auto onlys. Yeah, I'll have to go through and see what the difference is between this year and last year. I feel like the last 2 years the auto only checklists in Chrome was already huge. So adding more would be interesting. Let's see. Justin saying hidden elite extra edition Skeens non-auto gold number to 10. That is a very hard thing to comp. I have no idea what a comp would look like on that. Henry Davis, we have a Bowman AI rookie card. Anybody want to try and comp that for Justin? I am not very familiar with Overtime Elite. I bought I think a Tyler Soderstrom at some point and sold it. I picked it up at a hobby shop and then resold it. We have a Chase Davis and a Jackson Churio. We have our mini diamond coming up. A lot of hits came out of this first row. Curtis Mead, Rookie of the Year favorites. Tony Blanco Jr., Xavier Isaac. There's another Otani paper. And our mini diamond is Enrique Bradfield Jr., Carson Wisenhunt, and Trey Morgan Chromes. Gardner Minshew is going to be the starter for the Raiders in Week 1. I gotta start getting my attention on football. I think we need some sirens in the background to get some nice cards. There was one that went by right as the break started. I was hoping that was going to give us some good luck. Got a couple nice cards on the board though. The Pratt, the Porter, and the Deturi are not bad ways to do our chase cards from each box. Let's see something. Low numbered in ink now. That's our next goal. We're not going to happen in this box. This is going to be a Cesar Quintas base auto. That is not what you want to see out of a one auto box. Cesar Quintas base auto. We have an Aiden Smith, Maui Ahuna, Dominguez. I believe I saw Dominguez is back off the DL finally. Arjun Namala, top 100. We have an Emmanuel Tejada, Spencer Jones. Lunar Glow is going to be Dylan Head. Walcow and Namala and Gunnar Henderson in paper. Jacob Wilson, James Wood in chrome. Mason Wynn, Rookie of the Year favorites. And George Walcow and Cole Young in chrome. So 2 autos out, a Brock Porter and a Cesar Quintas base. I feel like we've seen a lot of our hits out of this box already. Let's see what else we have. We have both of our Lunar Glows out. We don't have our paper refractor yet. We do have our auto. We do have our mini diamonds. We do have our chrome refractor. So let's see what other exciting stuff we can get out of this box. We have a Jackson Holiday Bowman AI insert, Paul Skeens paper, Diego Benitez upside down, chrome first, Alberto Rios chrome, Wyatt Langford prospect power up, Walker Jenkins on the board in paper, Cooper Pratt, upside down, Yoanfran Garcia and Jace Young. Meb saying the Raiders are going to suck. Patriots might go 0-17. We don't like Drake May from what we've seen so far. I haven't seen any preseason yet, so I have no idea. I know I didn't love Drake May in college. Let's see. Darren saying he was chasing Alfonso Rosario early. Let's see. He was called up as a 27th man that they allowed today and will send back down tomorrow if no place from the outfield right now. Was that Jace Young that you're talking about, Chris? One MLB debut that worked well for you was Adrian Del Castillo. Yep, Del Castillo making his debut in the last couple weeks. The Giants will win 4 games at most this year. Jones, 2 interceptions. I did see that since I'm in the New York market. Oh, Dominguez. Yeah, I saw he had a chance to throw out the game-winning run. I thought that it was a very aggressive wave to try and send that runner home, and Dominguez did not come up like he was ready to make the throw, and the winning run scored. So that might be a reason to send him down for a little bit more instruct. There's a Yamamoto paper. Dylan Cruz, Bowman AI insert. Kyle Teal, Chrome first. First time for that. Cole Foster, Chrome. We have a Jared Jones top 100, number 50 there, going to the insert only lot. David Guzman first. Sabin Sabalos, Chrome. Purple paper of Felnin Celestin. It's been good times for the Felnin Celestin spot. Number 46 of 250 this week. After the auto last week, Jacob Burke, Chrome first. Garrett Forrester, Chrome. We have a Ronnie Marussia Rookie of the Year favorites. Looks like he will probably not come back this year. Carson Rocafort and Roderick Arias, Chrome. There's a Shanawell paper. Kemp Alderman and Colson Montgomery, Chrome. Top 100, Drew Romo. Dylan Cruz paper. Roman Anthony paper. Dylan Head and Marcelo Mayer, Chromes. Let's sleeve up all our hits from that stack. Chrome first of Guzman and Burke. Got some paper and a Bowman AI insert of Dylan Cruz. And a purple paper Felnin Celestin, continuing the Celestin hot streak. And a Kyle Teal Chrome first, which we'll get in a top loader since he has been on fire in the minors. Charlie Condon made his debut here in Spokane for the Colorado minor league system. Let's see, Seahawks could surprise people. The Seahawks surprised me a ton. Was that last year or 2 years ago when the Seahawks were really surprising? I think it was 2 years ago. And then kind of dropped off a little. What makes you optimistic about the Seahawks this year? It looks like we might have a second color refractor, so making up for the fact that we missed a chrome refractor last box. It looks like I see blue there. We might have 2 in this one. Always nice when Topps evens it out. Yeah, some of the seems like some of the draft picks starting to make their debuts now. I've heard what's the guy's name on the Angels has been doing really well in his first few weeks playing in the minors. It's like Charlie Moore. Jackson Churio, Bowman AI. Robert Cayaz, Chrome first. Michael Arroyo, Chrome. Jefferson Caro, top 100. They have him at number 20. John Cruz and Camilo Diaz, Chromes. Walker Jenkins getting the Rising Infernos. Bryce Eldridge and Brooks Lee chrome. Dylan Cruz getting another insert with the Prospect power-up. Jacob Gonzalez and Jet Williams chrome. Blue Wave non-first. Maui Ahuna numbered 138 of 150. So got a couple of chrome refractors in this one at least. One number to 150, one number to 399. Max Wagner and Travis Honeyman chromes. Jackson Holiday, top 100. We'll give that a sleeve. Alan Castro and Roman Anthony chromes. Sleeve all of that up. And then let me know if you guys want to switch it over and mix things up and go jumbo next, or if we want to continue and finish out the last hobby box before we go over to our jumbo boxes. I'm going to shift some of these stacks that we're making over here over so we have space for the next box. Dylan Cruz incoming. I know. This has been weird so far. There was no Dylan Cruz after there was a John Cruz. Steven, the in-slot was already grabbed by Caroline. Underrated defense of offensive weapons for the Seahawks. Norby called up again by the O's. Let's see. Brian says jumbo next. Jordan Beck also back up. Yep, that is back up. He's been up once already. I think he struggled at first, but actually did start to perform a little bit better during his first call up. At some point. All right, let's see. We're going jumbo box next. Let's see. Andy saying, wish we could give Rodgers back to Miami and take Stowers and Norby back in Baltimore. Who was Rodgers that they got in that trade? Rodgers back to Miami and take Stowers, Norby back. Oh, right, Norby's on Miami now. Yeah, I like Stowers a lot. I know he's struggled in his first couple of weeks in Miami, but I love that deal for Miami. When I saw that, I was shocked that they were able to get as much as they were. Trevor Rodgers, right. Yeah, I mean, Rodgers was not having a good season. He has had good seasons. I think he was an all-star one year. So there was certainly potential there, but yeah, this year's performance has not been great for Trevor Rodgers. I think he had one good game against the Mets this year. So maybe there's still potential there, or maybe the Mets are just not good. Let's see. Eflin has been killing it for you guys so far. Did Eflin come from the Rays? Was that an in-division trade? Yeah, Miami definitely, I agree, won that deal. I like Norby, and I think Stowers is going to be a good player even with the early struggles. We have a Dominguez starting off this box. Let's see if that means good things for the rest of the box. Jordan Lawler getting on the board with an AI rookie card. Pete Crow Armstrong with a Rookie of the Year favorites. There's Paul Skeens getting on the board with a top 100 and a paper card. Aiden Miller Kayaz getting paper. Seeing some different stuff already in this one, except there's a Kyle Teal. So our second Kyle Teal chrome, Yada Aranamo, Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter, Carson Wisenhunt, Rock Riggio, and Jernish Valdez. So some new stuff and some repeats of some stuff. Two Teal chrome hits, two Wisenhunt chrome hits. See, Miami certainly loaded up. Fired 4 execs and almost the entire scouting department this week. Jeez. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. I don't think we have an auto yet coming up in this pack. Oh, we have an Anthony School. Where's Rhodey? Rhodey's guy finally getting something color. Number 389 of 499 for Anthony School. Max Clark, prospect power up. Gabriel Gonzalez, top 100. I know Rhodey has him tonight. I haven't heard from Rhodey yet, though. Tony Blanco, Chase Davis, Alan Castro, first Max Wagner, Jacob Gonzalez, Brian Acuna, and Yanquiel Fernandez. Skeens box. Skeens auto. That would be awesome. I think the best Skeens, we pulled 2 really nice Skeens so far this year out of 2024. One of them was gold sapphire selections, and the other was an orange spotlight, which is actually, we've only pulled 2 spotlights in 30 breaks. So the fact that we got an orange Skeen spotlight was pretty awesome, and that was before he got called up. So whoever pulled that card that day did very well long term. We have a George Lombard AI, Evan Carter Rising Infernos, Dylan Head top 100, Yoandi Morales there in paper. Chrome, we have Bryce Eldridge, John Cruz, and this time also Dylan Cruz. So Cruz getting his Chrome card, Bryce Matthews, John Weimer, Tamar Johnson, and Jackson Merrill Chromes. Finally got our Cruz together. First time I think I've ever seen a John Cruz without saying a Dylan Cruz after it. Getting a pretty nice stack here of some nice Chrome hits. There is Cruz with his brother John. Still looking for our first auto out of this box. I don't think it's going to come in this pack either. Took forever to pull our hits in the first box. All of the hits came out immediately in the second box, and now we're in search of our hits in this one. It looks like they're going to be late. Ronnie Mauricio and Marcelo Mayer inserts. We have another Dylan Cruz in paper. We have a Samuel Basayo Chrome, Jose Rodriguez for the Twins, Estor Suero, Carson Rucker, Filippo Dittori, Jackson Churio, and Roman Anthony. Rucker, our third Dittori on the board already in 3 boxes. Estor Suero, Jose Rodriguez, and Dylan Cruz. Let's see, still no auto. Colson Montgomery, Bowman AI, Adrian Miller, prospect power up, and Ariel Amador, top 100. Another guy going to the insert only lot. We have an Arjun Namala Chrome, Jaron Elkins, Cooper Pratt, Luis Baez on the board for the first time, Travis Honeyman, and Jet Williams. Oh, that I was wondering why that wasn't going into the penny sleeve. There was a Paul Skeens attached to it. Paul Skeens and Arjun Namala both getting on the board with chromes. That was weird. I feel like we've seen some weird things in this break so far tonight. A Namala and a Skeens stuck together. Elkins and Cooper Pratt and Luis Baez adding chromes. And can we get our first auto? Hide and Peak Skeens. It has been a Skeens box so far. Let's see. That's concerning that it appears we still have no auto. We have a lime green Jung Ho Lee. That's a cool one. It's only the second time we've hit color on Jung Ho Lee. This one is 232 of 399. We have, maybe this is an auto. Rising Inferno's numbered to 99. Do we have a sticker? We do. Arjun Namala. We're going to have a nice Arjun Namala night. 2 chromes on the board and a Arjun Namala Rising Inferno's refractor auto to 99. Really nice pack. Braden Taylor, Lunar Glow, and Dalton Rushing. Another top 100 insert only there. What a pack there. There's our low number auto, and there's a Walker Jenkins. Nice pack continues. Max Clark, Felix Morabel, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Brooks Lee, and Camilo Diaz. So ton of quality in that one. That might have 2 of our nicest hits of this break so far. Congrats, Namala spot. I'm trying to remember if I saw who won Namala tonight. There was a possibility there. Is Skeens in Rising Infernos? I don't know if Skeens is in Rising. I don't think he is. So I guess we didn't have the option to hit a Skeens there. But nice Jung Ho Lee. Nice rookie card there. And a nice night. I think that's only the second time we've ever hit an Namala auto. And I think the first time it was base chrome. So an Inferno to 99 is a nice way to see his ink for the second time. Let's keep the Brock Porter up there as well. And let's raise the screen a little so we can see those hits on screen. Felix Morbell, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Walker Jenkins finally getting a chrome first, and Braden Taylor getting our 5th Lunar Glow of the break. So 1 auto is out of the jumbo box, and it was a pretty nice one. Likely means that we're not going to have any other autos in the bottom row. So let's go to these 2 packs next. It's a cool looking Arjun Namala. I don't think I've ever seen an Arjun Namala Rising Infernos. He's not an auto only in Rising Infernos, is he? We have something in a blue shimmer here. It is a first. Ramon Landetta, first time we've said his name tonight, getting a number 35 to 150 blue shimmer. Drew Jones, there's another Lazaro Montes hit, Rising Infernos. Alfredo Duno, top 100. Kyle Thielen paper. We have an Antonio Anderson first, Robert Callas, George Walkow, Jacob Wilson, Emmanuel Tejada, Trey Morgan, and Xavier Isaac. So nice Landetta hit there. And a bunch of chrome firsts. Tejada, Anderson, Kayaz, Walcow, and the Rising Infernos, Montes. Guessing we will not have an auto in this one either. And then we'll have autos in 2 of the last 4. We do have a Lunar Glow coming up. We have a Shohei Ohtani starting this one off, a Jung-Ho Lee in paper also, and Brock Porter continues his nice night. Brock Porter, Lunar Glow. Aiden Miller, top 100. Isaiah Drake, first chrome, first time. Matt Shaw, Samuel Zavala, Felnin Celestin. Wyatt Langford, Garrett Forrester, and Sabin Sabalos. All right, let's see where our next autograph is going to be. What is that? That's a Bowman AI. So I don't think, unless we have 2 insert autos in the same box, we're going to have an autograph in this one. Ethan Salas, Bowman AI. Jason Dominguez, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jacob Wilson, top 100. We'll certainly make a jump in those rankings next year. I think he'll still probably be listed as a top 100 since he only played 1 game this year before the injury. Carlos Silva, Abby Ortiz, George Lombard, our third Ben Williamson chrome, Byron Churio, Cole Foster, and Cam Collier. All right, what's the next auto going to be? This is probably not going to be an auto pack, so let's go with this one. Aiden Miller gold. Jonathan, I would love to make that happen. Looks like we have a rose gold paper coming up here. We'll see what that is. We had an Ellie De La Cruz paper, and it's a first, and it's Enrique Jimenez. Jimenez, number 159 of 175, getting the, I believe that's called a rose or rose gold paper. Arjun Namala with a Bowman AI. Jackson Holiday, another hit there with the prospect power up. Drew Thorpe with another one of those top 100 insert onlys. We have a Brock Wilkin chrome. Another one stuck to the back. Gabriel Gonzalez, JD Gonzalez, Jared Dickey, Carlos Sanchez, Colson Montgomery, and Roderick Arias. Salas got all the hype. Padres 15 better hitting prospects. Padres catching prospect. Sona just promoted and raking in Double-A. Do we think that Leo DeVries is going to jump Salas soon? I mean, Salas is still 18, so I'm certainly not signing his end of his career this early on. But yeah, he has been struggling this year for sure. Cannot deny that. But Jackson Holiday struggled in his first appearance in the majors, and he's calmed down quite a bit in his second cup of tea. All right, 2 more autos to come in these next 2 packs. What do we have? We have, it looks like a refractor auto to 499 coming up for our first one. There's a Yamamoto paper. And we have Walker Martin. Only the second time we've pulled a Walker Martin auto, and the second time this month. 2 breaks ago, we pulled a Sapphire base auto. So this is our first one out of a hobby or a jumbo box. Numbered to 499, 174 of 499. Congrats, Walker Martin spot. Rookie of the Year favorites, Austin Wells, Brando Mayea, top 100. So nice box so far. The refractor and the insert auto, both really high-quality players. Tommy Troy, Brooks Brannan, Ronnie Hernandez, Miles Naylor, Yoel Cespedes, Rainer Arias, and Marcelo Mayer Chromes. Hernandez, Naylor, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're probably going to see a base auto after seeing two numbered autos to start this box. But Walker Martin may be the hit of the break so far. Let me just do a quick shift to some cards before we get into the final auto of box number 3. Wow, Scooble first in wins, ERA, and strikeouts in the American League. Who saw that coming? Wow, Corbin Carroll has 13 home runs. It's not bad considering he's not having that good a season. Ah, Meb, that's why you're talking about Adrian Del Castillo tonight. All right, let's see what we have as our third and final auto of our first jumbo box. It is going to be a base auto as our final auto of this box. Namala, Walker Jenkins, and George Walkow. 3 very nice names. That might be our first George Walkow auto. So our first Walker Martin auto out of a hobby or jumbo box, and I'm pretty sure that's our first George Walkow auto. We have a Lazaro Montes and Bryce Eldridge insert. Finishing off the box, the very nice auto box. This one, Sebastian Walcott, Alfredo Duno, Anthony Baptiste, Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, Hao Yu Lee, and Daverson Gutierrez. So 3 high-quality autos out of that one. Namala, Walker Martin, George Walkow, and our Brock Porter out of the first one. So getting some good names tonight out of the autos. All right, let's go back to a hobby box before we finish the night out with another one of those jumbos. Nice picking on that first jumbo, whoever picked that box. Have some happy people. I think I was talking to the owner of the George Walkow spot before the break started, and I believe it might have been his first break with us. Do we have the Walkow owner in the live chat? All right, we have the final hobby box empty. One more jumbo to go after this. Let's see if we can keep the good cards pulling now that we've got things started. See if we can finally get a color auto out of a hobby box. Let's check out the first 3 packs. We have an Austin Wells Rookie of the Year favorites. First chrome of Brock Porter again, Kevin Sim. We have Luke Adams on the board in chrome for the first time. Been hearing some very good things about Luke Adams. Josue DePaula. We have a top 100 Josue DePaula. And Youndry Vargas and Justin Crawford chrome. So seeing some new names with that Luke Adams. And some repeats with that Brock Porter. Anybody have any bold predictions on the NFL outside of the Michael's bold prediction about the Seahawks surprising us all? Do we have any AFC East fans here? What do we think between the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets? I think Bills are slight favorites, but Dolphins and Jets not too far behind, with the Bills getting a little bit weaker on the offense this year. We have a Yamamoto paper, Ethan Salas AI, Ramon Landetta chrome, Luis Angel Acuna chrome, top 100 of Walker Jenkins, another Walker Jenkins on the board there, Mac Horvath and Homer Bush chrome. We have Adolis Garcia with a numbered to 299 fuchsia paper card. It's the first numbered card we've ever pulled of Adolis Garcia. Braden Taylor and Luis Guanipa chrome. Depends if the Bills can figure out their receiving. Yeah, that's my question mark with the Bills this year for sure, Chris. I don't know that with the strengths the Dolphins and the Jets have in their skill positions, if Josh Allen can keep up like he has in the last couple of years. Quinn still on the Bills. Quinn, I have one parlay where I chose the Bills and one parlay where I chose the Dolphins, along with a bunch of other division winners. So I was feeling confident about every other conference, but I did not feel confident enough on the AFC East. So I took a little of both sides, just fading the Jets. As a New Yorker, I feel like fading the Jets is always a good idea. Shohei Ohtani. We have another top 100 insert only Colt Keith. They've been hitting a ton for Caroline. Adrian Santana and Tayshaun Walton. Ellie De La Cruz paper. We have a first coming out in a lunar glow, and it's Abraham Nunez. Ryan Vanderhei chrome. Jack Hurley. George Lombard prospect power up. Augustin Ramirez and Jackson Holiday in chrome. If they Don Allen will be running. Allen will be running for his life. Let's see. Always fade the Jets. Quinn, I could not agree more. We have our mini diamond here. Let's see what that's going to be. It is going to be a first. Good luck, everybody, on this one. Douglas Glode is our third and final mini diamond of the night. Esmail Valencia and Spencer Nivens adding hits. First time we got a first on the mini diamond. I think this year, I think they're just too old. Not just A-Rod, but Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses, Mike Williams. Yeah, I think that I don't trust Aaron Rodgers at all to carry this Jets team. I think that if they win, it'll be despite him, not because of him. I said that same thing last year, and then he did what he did. So I'm gonna stick to my prediction from last year and say that they will not win because of Aaron Rodgers. Drew Jones, Bowman AI. We have another Douglas Glode to go with the mini diamond. Brando Maia. Jason Dominguez back on the board with the Rookie of the Year favorites. Tony Ruiz and Enrique Jimenez. I feel like at this point for the Yankees offense, though, they might as well roll the dice and see what happens with Dominguez for a couple weeks. Their offense, besides Judge and Soto, has been pretty bad. Does Rodgers escape the first game without injury? I mean, I'm sure he'll tweak something. Will he be standing for week 2? We'll find out. Are they even letting him touch the ball in I was going to say training camp in preseason? I would assume he's not going to see the field much. We have a Braden Taylor top 100. Luke Keeschel. Yanquiel Fernandez. We have another first coming up in a Lunar Glow, and it's a Jared Cerna. Ty Pete. Brian Acuna. Marco Luciano, Rookie of the Year favorites. Have not said that name many times tonight. Colt Emerson and Dernish Valdez. So I think we're about split now on firsts and non-first Lunar Glows. Starting to hit more firsts in our refractors. I wonder if Vegas put odds on. Oh, it looks like we might have a refractor auto. Let's check this out. Are we going to get our first numbered auto out of a hobby box tonight? We are going to get a nice one. The run of nice name autos continues with a George Lombard, numbered 475 of 499. The big names continue to hit. We got Namala first, then Walker Martin, then George Walkow, and now we have George Lombard after the Brock Porter pulled earlier. Let's see, we'll keep that Cooper Pratt up there. I'm going to take down the Jung Ho Lee, and let's see. I don't even know what the right order is here, so we're just going to keep them all up on the board like that. 4 nice offensive autos and 5 nice names on the autos, including the Brock Porter. Abraham Nunez and Termarr Johnson Chrome. Yeah, this is definitely – we've had a couple of breaks like this. I want to say like 2 or 3 times where we just kept hitting big-name players. But this is the first one in a while where we just keep hitting big name after big name. We have a Tyler Soderstrom Bowman AI insert. Kyle Teal paper. Daniel Suzak and Rainer Arias chromes. Junior Caminero paper. Walker Jenkins on the board again in a prospect power-up. Jared Cerna and Jackson Merrill finishing off that stack. One more stack to go from the final hobby box of the night. Said Walker Jenkins' name a decent amount tonight. A lot of firsts tonight. I'm telling you, he's coming. Which one, Justin? Who are you calling? Yeah, I was going to say before I started seeing that George Lombard come out, I wonder if Vegas has odds on Aaron Rodgers' likelihood of getting injured this season. I think we have something colorful in that second pack there. Let's open one more, and then we'll go through 3. Skeens? I hope so. I really hope we can get something nice for Skeens. Another Walker Jenkins, same card, prospect power up. That's been happening a weird amount tonight. Nazan Zanatello and Yoandy Morales chrome. The blue is going to be a blue lava or a blue wave. Jet Williams, that's a cool card. Number 27 of 150 on the Mets color match there he might be their top outfield prospect at this point. Jet Williams paper there too. Las Montes and Johnny Farmello chrome. Zach Veen top 100. Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Ryan Clifford chrome. So a nice color match Jet Williams there. Some more Walker Jenkins. Our first Yoandy Morales on the board. Meb saying quietly one of our best breaks. I don't disagree with that, Meb. And we still have 3 autos to go. I just want to see orange and not just the Rising Infernos. We have a couple packs left to make it happen, but we do already have, I think, all of our refractors out. Rising Infernos Roman Anthony. That's a cool one. Haven't seen that many times. Ramon Ramirez and Elijah Green. So we saw the orange on the Rising Infernos and the orange on the Astros jersey, but looks like we're not going to hit any orange out of our hobby boxes tonight, number 225. See, final 2 packs out of the hobby portion. Blake Mitchell, top 100. Heard he's been doing very well recently. Anthony School and Drew Jones. Rhodey back on the board with another Anthony School after we got I believe it was a lava or a refractor I think it was just a refractor of School earlier. And finishing off the last hobby box, Colson Montgomery, Bowman AI, Raylan Heredia, and Rock Reggio. All right, let's do one more shift over of some cards, and then we'll open up the last jumbo hobby box. Let's see. Was hoping Samuel Basayo orange color match, but no luck on that one, Patrick. Yeah. That would have been a cool one for sure. All right, final box of the night. Let's see if we could pull some kind of a cool Basayo for you, Patrick. Here's number 1, stack number 2, stack number 3, and stack number 4. And our final box is empty and ready to rip. Walker Jenkins auto in this box. We're on that kind of pace, right? It's been a couple weeks since we've seen a Dylan Cruz. It's been a while since we've seen ink for Walker Jenkins. It's been a while since we've seen ink for Aiden Miller, Aiden Smith, who's the why am I blanking on the name of the Phillies prospect? We have 2 hits to start this one off. Whatever his name is, Aiden Miller. Oh, there it is. It's our first spotlight in a long time, and it looks like it's going to be Aqua, number 71 of 125. That is, I'm assuming, George Lombard. And an Emmanuel Tejada behind it. George Lombard, it is. These spotlights are real good-looking cards. I love that they brought these back. Thank you, Miller, Michael. I'm glad they brought these back, and I'm glad they made them SPs this year. This is an awesome looking George Lombard Jr. Lombard having quite a night, and Manuel Tejada getting a purple numbered 234 of 250. Walker Jenkins getting another insert. Austin Wells and Adael Amador getting inserts as well. We are off to a very nice start in that first pack. And we're getting another Arjun Namala and Paul Skeens on top of it in chrome. Jaron Elkins, Cooper Pratt, Luis Baez, Travis Honeyman, and Jet Williams. So that was a massive first jumbo box pack. We're going to end up top loading 4 cards from that pack. And Manuel Tejada, purple Ray Wave, I think that is. Arjun Namala getting his third chrome on top of his Rising Infernos Refractor auto to 99. Paul Skeens. I think it's the second time we've seen Skeens in chrome, at least, as well as some inserts. Elkins, Pratt, and Baez all getting back on the board. Aiden Miller. Not sure why I was blanking on that one. I guess I really haven't said his name enough recently that I forgot it. George Lombard. We've had some good George Lombard nights recently. Couple of breaks recently where he got autos. And this beauty we will put, let's see, can we keep those two on the screen? No, but I can keep it on the screen over here. Oh, turn off the lights too early. All right, we're going to move Brock Porter over here, and we'll put the two George Lombards together over on the other side. Number 3, still looking for ink. Brian, hit you. That was a week where somebody didn't pay for their order, if I remember correctly, and you picked him up in the live. All right. Still 3 autos to go, despite that really nice start to this box. Yeah, we've certainly had nice George Lombard nights. Hopefully that pans out well. We have a speckle coming up in the second pack. Could be in the auto spot. Let's see. Yamamoto. What do we have in the speckle? It's a first. It is an autograph. And there it is. Where's our low-numbered Alfonso Rosario guy? How about that for being a call of the night? Who was asking for low-numbered Alfonso Rosarios? Can't find it in the chat. Jason. I hope Jason's still here because we did it. And it's a low serial number on top of that, numbered 3 of 100. Max Clark and Dalton Rushing, top 100 and prospect power up. There's another Walker Jenkins chrome. Max Clark, Felix Morabel, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Brooks Lee, and Camilo Diaz. So Alfonso Rosario, not one of the top chases in the product, but definitely one of the nicer auto onlys. I'd say that still continues our run of nice hits in the auto spot, especially being that it's numbered to 100. It's a mini diamond. I thought it was a speckle when I looked at it. Mini diamond auto numbered to 100. We are going to have to take that Cooper Pratt down out of the display now to keep the nice hits all on the board. Looks like Jason must have fallen asleep. He'll be excited when he wakes up tomorrow morning and sees that one. So let's see. Well, we shouldn't have an autograph here then. Always pays to pay. It always pays to pay for your order. Quoting Meb. Ellie De La Cruz paper. We have a Marco Luciano AI and a Jackson Holiday Rising Infernos. Jackson Holiday's quietly had a pretty nice night tonight. Robbie Snelling, another top 100 insert only. Another paper George Lombard. And finally, some Aiden Miller Chrome. Ryan Burrows, Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso, Ethan Salas, Michael Arroyo, and Cole Young. Yeah, I don't know if anybody caught that weird play in the Mets game tonight, but a 9-8-5-2 double play was the first time that combination happened to cause a double play since the year 1900. I don't envy the I assume it was probably an AI bot that figured out that statistic. Probably not a college analyst doing that anymore at this point. Makes up for Jenkins and Cruz pickups where he skunked, says Meb. Let's see. The middle row should have first autograph, so we probably won't see another autograph in the middle row. So let's do all of those next. Yeah. A low-numbered Rosario is a pretty specific call, and to have that show up is definitely a good call. Junior Caminero, AI rookie card. Xavier Isaac and Alfredo Duno inserts. Kyle Teal paper. Antonio Anderson. Robert Calles, George Walkow, Jacob Wilson, Emmanuel Tejada, Trey Morgan, and Xavier Isaac chromes. Keeping it moving, we have Carter and Jung Ho Lee and CES in our papers. We have a Samuel Basayo prospect power-up insert and an Aiden Miller top 100. There's a John Cruz paper. Is it going to be a Dylan Cruz at some point? Isaiah Drake chrome, Matt Shaw, Samuel Zavala, Felnin Celestin, Wyatt Langford, Garrett Forster, and Sabin Sabalos. Another CES, back-to-back packs and paper for him. Jason Dominguez, Bowman AI. Jackson Holiday prospect power-up. Roderick Arias top 100. Colin Houck, Yandri Vargas, Luke Adams, Brock Porter, Braden Taylor, Maui Ahuna, and Jace Young chromes. Let's see. I think Gino Groover is difficult to hit in this. Yeah, I have never pulled a Gino Groover. Looks like we're going to have a base auto here after our first auto is numbered to 100. And it's John Weimer. First time in a long time seeing John Weimer in ink. Base auto there. Pete Crow Armstrong and Lazaro Montes inserts. Sebastian Walcott, Chrome, Alfredo Duno, Anthony Baptiste, Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, Hao Yu Lee, and Daverson Gutierrez. Meb, I thought you had the John Weimer spot. Scholarship to the passed on a scholarship to the Citadel. Oh, ink on the board for Meb. First time in a long time. Let's see. Reminds you of trying to hit Harry Ford. Is Groover an SP auto? Harry Ford was an SP auto. Let's see. So these two top packs should not be autos. I don't think I ever hit Groover. Brian might have hit Groover. I don't remember ever seeing a Groover hit. We've had Groover's family members in our breaks multiple times. James Wood, Noel V. Marte, Drew Thorpe, top 100. We have a Brock Wilken, Gabriel Gonzalez, JD Gonzalez, Jared Dickey, Carlos Sanchez, Colson Montgomery, and Roderick Arias. Hit one purple out of about 10 cases. Damn. I gotta take a look at his eBay cards. Because I've never even looked at his cards on eBay, and then that'll remind me if I've seen the picture myself or not. We have a lime green paper, and is that going to be a numbered top 100? No, that's just a regular Rookie of the Year favorites there. I mean, we have a lime green Max Scherzer, number 205 of 399. Another Jason Dominguez hit, Rookie of the Year favorites. Anthony Solomito, another card going to the insert only lot. We have a Yoanfran Garcia, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, Mike Bovee, Kendall George, James Wood, and Spencer Jones Chrome. Scherzer lime green. Yoanfran Garcia and Diego Benitez. And let's see. We should not have an auto here. And then we should be able to narrow it down to our final two packs. We have one numbered to 100 and one base auto so far out of this jumbo. So fingers crossed for one more numbered auto in this break. We have another first lunar glow coming. And it is Jared Cerna. I think we have two Jared Cerna Lunar Glows now. Marcelo Mayer, top 100. Dylan Cruz back on the board in paper. Samuel Basayo Chrome. Jose Rodriguez, Estuar Suero, Carson Rucker, Filippo Dituri, Jackson Churio, and Roman Anthony. He signs Gino Groover III. The name on the account that I saw was not Gino Groover II, so I guess it wasn't his dad or grandfather that was trying to buy his cards in our breaks. Yeah, our last two Lunar Glows are both Jared Cerna. All right, let's see which pack we're going to have our final auto in. Gino 3 sticks. First time since Jimmy 3 sticks. Jimmy Crooks. Let's see. I see purple and paper, but I don't think we have an auto in this one. So let's go through this pack first. One more paper refractor coming out, and it's a second Adolis Garcia. What are the odds of that? Number 105 of 250 there. Going for the Garcia rainbow, and we finally have an Ellie De La Cruz Chrome card with the Bowman AI. Mason Wynn, Rising Infernos rookie. Jacob Wilson, top 100. Some cool inserts and color there. Going to the back, we have Carlos Silva, Abby Ortiz. Why not add some more George Lombard and Ben Williamson tonight? Byron Churio, Cole Foster, and Cam Collier. Sleeve these up. Then we'll see our final pack and final auto. And then we'll recap the hits from tonight. I don't have next week's break posted yet, but I will get that one posted Tuesday. So next Sunday, I'm actually going to be in Nashville. So I don't want to cut it too close with my flight in case there's any delays. So that next Sunday's break will be same time, I believe same format, but it will be run by Brian. So for the fans of Ishii breaks, next week's break will be hosted by Brian. And then we only have 2 more weeks. We have Labor Day weekend the following week. And then the week after that, I believe, is going to be 2024 Bowman Chrome release week. Might be 1 week after that, but it's coming up. So for those of you who haven't started looking at the checklist, time to start doing research on the international signings and see whoever else is in that checklist. Brian coming out of the bullpen to open up some packs next week. Let's see. Our final auto is going to be a refractor to 499. Let's see what we're going to finish off with. Christian Vaquero, another insert only. Walkow and Namala in paper. Mac Horvath, Ramon Landetta, Augustin Ramirez, Ryan Vanderhei, Adrian Santana, Alberto Rios, Emmanuel Bonilla. And our final hits of the break. What are we going to have? No way. Another Daniel Suzak Lunar Glow. That's our 4th Daniel Suzak Lunar Glow in the last month. And our final auto is we have an Oriole hitter, and it's a Tavian Yosenberger, another guy that we've been hitting a lot of. Our auto onlys tend to come out frequently for the guys that we hit. Tavian Yosenberger, that has to be at least the 4th or 5th time we've hit a Yosenberger. Number 351 of 499 there. Let's sleeve up the Suzak, sleeve up our last couple first chromes, and then we will recap the hits from what started as an interesting break tonight and turned out to be a pretty good one with some really nice auto hits. All right, let's start off the recap. Let's see. Let's just check the chat first. Checklist for International Chrome. Can someone send the link? If somebody can drop that link into the chat of the Bowman Chrome 2024 checklist for Quinn. If not, Quinn, I can message you afterwards and send it to you. Let's see. Michael, I'll see you in a couple weeks. All right, let's see. We have the recap starting off with Aiden Miller, all of our Chrome base hits of big names. Walker Jenkins, Paul Skeens, Arjun Namala, George Lombard. Walker Jenkins times 2. Arjun Namala times 2. Paul Skeens times 2. Dylan Cruz, Kyle Teal. Let's see. Let's get these in order, and then we'll see exactly what we hit. So it was Aiden Miller, Walker Jenkins twice, Paul Skeens 3 times, Arjun Namala 3 times, George Lombard twice, Dylan Cruz once, and Kyle Teal twice. Going to our Lunar Glows, we had Daniel Suzak twice, Jared Cerna twice, Abraham Nunez, Brock Porter firsts, Braden Taylor, Dylan Head, Alan Castro, and Chase Davis. So we split first and non-first Lunar Glow refractors. Going to our other hits, Tavian Yosenberger with the refractor auto to 499. Adolis Garcia getting a purple as well as a fuchsia paper. Ellie De La Cruz, Bowman AI insert, Max Scherzer lime green paper, John Weimer base auto, Cooper Pratt lava refractor to $3.99, and Manuel Tejada purple Ray Waver lava, Jet Williams blue Ray Waver lava, Jung Ho Lee lime green paper, Douglas Glode mini diamonds, Filippo Deturi blue paper, Enrique Jimenez rose gold paper, Ramon Landetta blue shimmer, Anthony School refractor to $4.99, Maui Ahuna blue shimmer, Felnin Celestin purple paper, Cesar Quintas base auto, Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Colt Emerson mini diamonds. Going to the back, let's start with our first auto of the night, the Brock Porter base auto. Then we have a lot of quality after that. Let's go George Walkow base auto next, which on many nights could have been a top 3 hit. Then we're going to go Alfonso Rosario with our low-numbered, besides the Rising Inferno's low-numbered auto, number 3 of 100 for the Alfonso Rosario mini diamond auto. I'm going to go, since it's an insert, Arjun Namala next. Arjun Namala numbered to 99. Rising Inferno's auto. We'll go with our, you know what? Let's go with the Walker Martin first. Walker Martin numbered 174 of 499 refractor auto, and then our double hits for George Lombard with the refractor auto numbered 475 of 499, and the Aqua Spotlight SP numbered 71 of 125. Really nice night for George Lombard Jr. All right. Caroline, thank you for joining. Darren, thank you as well. Thank you, everybody, for joining this one. It was definitely a fun one. And we will catch you guys next week. Same time, same place for the auctions, but break running by Brian. All right, Mev, you have a good week, and everybody else have a good week. We'll catch you guys next week.